As the Payoneer brand ambassador in the GCC, I'm so excited to let you know a little bit more about Payoneer and how you can get a US bank account and a UK bank account, as well as so many different currencies using Payoneer. So let's get started. If this is your first time watching a video on this channel, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society and Sellers Society. As an Amazon certified service provider and ads agency based in Dubai and serving sellers all over the Middle East for Amazon in the Middle East, certainly Payoneer is one of the ways that we utilize or we advise sellers to use in order to get their money and their sales paid into one bank account. See, what Payoneer can do for you if you are an e-commerce cross-border seller is that you can use Payoneer as one payment method in order to get all of your money into one bank account. Here you can see my own Payoneer account with USD and UK currencies. I can also click and see what other currencies I'm eligible if I wanted those currencies to be added to my Payoneer account. Let's talk to Kavish from the Payoneer team so we can find out a little bit more about Payoneer. Hi, Kavish. Thank you so much for your time. Before we get stuck into it, because I have so many great questions for you, let us know a little bit more about yourself and your role at Payoneer.
Great. Hi, Crystal. Hi, everyone. My name is Kavish. I take care of partnerships for Payoneer in the Middle East and the Africa region. I take care of everything that we do with e-commerce service providers, logistics companies, B2B providers, and everyone who is fueling cross-border trade in the region.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Kavish. So, as you know, a lot of people have heard the term Payoneer, but maybe a lot of people confuse Payoneer with a standard bank, or they don't really know what Payoneer is. So let's simplify it. Can you explain what Payoneer is and what problem Payoneer solves?
Great. So I think I'll break this down into two parts of what Payoneer is and how it helps merchants. Payoneer necessarily is a US NASDAQ listed fintech platform, payments platform for the layman language. And it's a platform that can be used by entrepreneurs of all sizes. If you are a one person Amazon seller team, or you are a multi-geography, multi-people cross-border selling team, you could use the Payoneer account to receive payments from multiple marketplaces like Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Etsy, or from direct clients. You could use the Payoneer account as a one-stop payment solution to collect payments and make payouts to your suppliers. The biggest pain point that e-commerce sellers face globally is to have a one point single payment solution where they can collect payments from everywhere and use it as a central platform. So that pain point is solved by Payoneer. The second pain point is basically to collect multiple currencies. You could be selling on Amazon US. You could be selling on Amazon UK, Europe, for example. You need to collect everything into one single place. So all of that happens very seamlessly with Payoneer. And then you have to pay your suppliers, you have to spend on Amazon ads, you have to pay your service providers and making payouts. So typically, everything that you need to do with cross-border payments when you're running your international business can be done seamlessly with a Payoneer account. Or a simple way to put this would be, if you are running a global e-commerce business, Payoneer should be a de facto payment solution that you should be using to grow your business.
That makes it very, very clear. Thank you so much. So how does Payoneer work? So we now understand what Payoneer is and who can utilize it, from small e-commerce sellers that are just starting out, like you said, all the way to large multinational companies. But how does Payoneer work? Because the good news is that opening a Payoneer account is free. But how does Payoneer charge users?
So it's actually very simple. Opening a Payoneer account is like as simple as it gets. You have a payment, you have a sign up link, you click on the link, you open the Payoneer account. The best part is that we don't charge a fee to open a Payoneer account or to maintain a Payoneer account, or like a monthly fee or a quarterly or an annual fee as such. It's super simple to open a Payoneer account with no fees. The way we charge fee is on the fact that once you withdraw your earnings from a Payoneer account to a local bank account, we charge a very small marginal currency conversion fee, which may depend on region to region. And you can learn about this small fee on the Payoneer website directly. Having said that, there is no other fee that we charge as a payment platform. So it's very simple to open an account. It's free to open an account. You start selling on Amazon, eBay, or any of these marketplaces. You open a Payoneer account. You connect the Payoneer account with Amazon. You wait for the first payment to come in. Once you get the funds, you withdraw that money to your local bank or make a payment to supplier. On the last step, when you make that payout, is when we charge a small fee when you convert the currency.
One last question, Kavish, related to security measures. Obviously, here we're talking about money, and people have worked so hard in order to make this money. What does a Payoneer put in place? Obviously, you're a NASDAQ listed company, which means you're a public company. So, of course, there's a lot of security measurements put in place to make sure that everything is monitored and that, us as Payoneer users, we have our money put in a safe place. So what type of security measures can you give us, like a little bit of a hint, so people can feel safe with using Payoneer?
Great. So I'll again break security into two broad things. So for most people, security is being regulated. For most people, security is also about using a platform where they feel that they will not lose their money overnight, right? So I'll address both of these. Payoneer is regulated in each geography that we operate in. So in the US, we have an MSCB license, which in itself is the most important thing for any fintech company to operate. So every geography that we operate in globally, be it US, UK, Europe, Japan, Australia, everywhere in the world, Singapore, Hong Kong, we have a local license which allows us to operate in a secure and a regulated way. So you are dealing with a regulated company. You are not dealing with an unregulated, fly-by-the-night operator kind of company. So that's the regulation part is sorted. Second, on the security bit, Payoneer works. Payoneer is a PCI level 2 DSS compliant platform, which is the same level of security that you would get in a traditional bank. So the security parameter in itself is of the highest grade. So you're working with a platform that is safe, secure, and is and trustworthy in terms of the industry standards per se. Second, we work with tier one banks like Citi, Barclays, Deutsche. These are systematically important banks for any economy. So we hold our customer funds and the funds that we use to operate the money separately. So it's very simple to say that the banking partners that we operate with are also grade A banks in the background and not like small shop banks anywhere in the world. That also adds an additional level of trust that being a regulated company in every geography, being PCI DSS compliant and working with grade A banks is the ideal combination, are the ideal things that you should be looking for when you are signing up for a fintech solution for your e-commerce business. Payoneer checks the box for all these three, and you shouldn't be worried about anything which has to do with safety or security of your funds.
Of course, safety is very important, or maybe not safety, security of your money is very important. Let's see what Kavish says about how Payoneer secures your accounts. So, Kavish, since also Payoneer is such a regulated company, what are the things that users need to do in order to avoid their Payoneer accounts getting suspended, and so there's no issue utilizing their Payoneer account?
Sure. So I think this is a very important topic that you have touched upon, Crystal, in terms of the accounts getting blocked and a certain level of user experience or the customer experience getting affected. I think I would break this down into three parts, and it's a very important thing. I would request all the viewers to make a note of it and avoid doing these three things at any cost. Number one, you should never upload edited documents in any way. We have very smart systems. We use a certain level of AI in the way we scan documents. Never upload an edited bank statement, edited government ID. Do not make any change to the original document. Regardless of whatever edits you may make, our system will figure out, and that will uh, end your association with Payoneer in all ways possible. That's number one. So no editing of any kind of documents. Number two, uh, you should always go through the line of business that we support as a payments platform. On the Payoneer website, you will see there are certain LOBs that we don't support. Like, for example, we do not support crypto. We do not support pharmaceuticals. We do not support medicines. We do not support chemicals. So if you are into any of these businesses, Payoneer is not is as a platform won't be able to support you. So please ensure that you go through the line of business once, or otherwise you go through the entire onboarding process, you submit documents, and when you write that you are into a pharma export business, for example, your account is blocked. So just go through the lines of business once. That's number two. Number three is do not create a duplicate account. A lot of the new e-commerce sellers already have a Payoneer account which they would have created a few years back. So if you create a duplicate account is automatically blocked. So just go back and see your emails and your data and figure out if you already have a Payoneer account, and use the same Payoneer account to connect with the Amazon store or the eBay or whatever marketplace where you sell. Quick summary. Number one, do not upload edited documents. Our systems are very smart. Number two, do not uh, open a Payoneer account if your line of business is not supported. You can find it on the website of the LOBs that we support and not support. And number three, do not create a duplicate Payoneer account. If you ensure that you are not doing these 1, 2, and 3 things, I can surely say that you will have a very long association with Payoneer.
I've got a special link for you where you can register and become a Payoneer user. You'll find it also linked in the description box of this video. Thank you so much for Kavish and the whole Payoneer team. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.